Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Jorge Jimenez claims his social media manager accused him of being her baby daddy, then dissed his barbershop online. Serena Lewis says her posts that Mr. Jimenez had a secret girlfriend boosted his business.
Good day, everyone.
Hey.
This is the case of Jimenez versus Lewis. Mr. Jimenez, you are suing Ms. Lewis for $3,560. You say the defendant's social media posting affected your business. Is that correct?
Yes.
The defendant, you say you did your job.
Yes.
All right, so she was working for you with social media?
Yeah.
Tell the court what happened.
So a year ago, a friend recommended that I should get a social media manager.
What type of business are you in?
I'm a barber. I
Okay.
own a barber shop.
Continue. A friend recommended.
A friend recommended her. She was doing a great job for a few months, and then we had a work party. I have work parties often at the barber shop on the weekends so that our clients can come and just hang out. We vibed a little bit, and then we started hooking up. And then she came up to me and said that I was a baby daddy of her child. Not true.
Wait. I thought we was doing social media.
Yeah.
So, hold on. So you were having an intimate relationship with her too?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you buried the lead. We needed to know that. So this was a person you were having an intimate relationship with?
Yeah, 6 months into the working relationship.
Oh, so it started off with her doing your social media?
Yes.
Then as it progressed, you ended up having an intimate relationship with her?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so you're suing her for $3,560 because you say her posting affected your business.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what type of posting was she supposed to do for you? As a barber, post what? Your haircuts, styles you did, what?
She was supposed to be posting photos and videos of a lot of the cuts that we do there, maybe funny videos, just to bring in more clientele.
And how long did she do that before things went awry?
So 6 months ago is when she told me that, she became, that I'm a baby daddy, that she was pregnant.
Okay, so she was doing her job and more services, and you all, was this a relationship or just a sexual tryst? I'm trying to say it politely. What was it, Miss Lewis?
Well, we connected right off the bat, and yes, we started hooking up after some of the work parties. I told him that I had a boyfriend, and that was a lie. I only did that because I wanted to keep it on the low key. I didn't want to seem unprofessional, or I didn't want people to find out. I didn't want people to find out that I was hooking up with a client.
Strategic. So you really didn't have no man.
No, and that's
you
how
just
I
didn't
know.
want him to think this could be public because then people would know you're sleeping with clients. That might ruin your business profile.
Exactly, and that's how I know this is his, because I didn't have anyone else I was sleeping with. It was only him.
Okay. How long were you sleeping together before whatever happened?
I would say about 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
So then what brings you here? How did this relationship, we can call it?
So she started a big nasty fight with my girlfriend on Instagram.
Girlfriend. All right. So you, and this
That's
is a
real.
Is it,
I'm
I was
telling
gonna
the
say,
truth.
is this a real one
It's a
or
real
is this
girlfriend.
a ghost girlfriend?
Yeah, it's not some lie that she made up,
Okay, so you have, and you're proud of that. Say, I wasn't cheating. I wasn't doing a fake girlfriend. I was cheating on my real girlfriend.
But Your Honor, he...
Oh, Lord. Okay, so you had a girlfriend, and you were cheating with Miss Lewis. So, Mr. Jimenez, I want to get to the point where this social media relationship, as well as the sexual relationship, intersected.
Mm-hmm. So she's claiming that I'm her baby daddy, that I'm the father of this child. Not true.
When did she say that? Did she say that to you?
Yes.
Oh, she came up and told you, I'm pregnant.
Yes.
And you're the father of my child.
That's what she says.
And then what did you say?
Obviously not.
You don't believe you are?
Not at all.
Were you sleeping with her without protection?
With protection.
With protection
With
only?
protection, Your Honor.
Were you sleeping together with protection every time, Miss Lewis?
No, not every time.
Oh my God.
And he was the only person I was sleeping with.
Okay, so she tells you you're pregnant, you say, oh Lord, and then do you tell your girlfriend or what happens next?
I did end up telling my girlfriend I wanted to tell her the truth before anything came out. And then, you know, she ended up commenting on my girlfriend's post, bringing me involved, trying to, you know, just basically ruin our lives for no reason.
Coming up,
She didn't do anything to you. He's the one that lied
No,
and
yeah.
said he didn't have one.
He is the one that I am ultimately very upset at because I shouldn't have taken it out on the girlfriend. I regret that.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between Jorge Jimenez and Serena Lewis over nasty social media posts.
So how did she try to ruin your life?
She's calling my girlfriend a hoe. She's saying that she's dusty. She got me involved in the comments, and then it got posted elsewhere. It got reposted onto Reddit and other social media platforms. And now everybody associates my barbershop with me and that bad name.
Wait a minute, tell me how this connected to you. She went online and did this?
Yes.
How did she connect your accounts? Do you have evidence?
Yeah, I have it all right here.
Let me see that, please. So you're saying she went,
The whole
she's
folder.
supposed to be managing your social media.
Yes.
Is she typing from your social media or is she typing from her personal account?
From her own personal account, she tagged me in the comments, and now everybody knows.
Oh, she tagged your business account or your personal account?
My personal account, which I also use for business to promote my business. I wouldn't be on social media unless it was for business.
Right, so I'm saying it is your account that you use for business.
It's one of them, yes.
One of them?
Yes.
Did she tag both of your accounts or just one?
Just the one.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, then here are some comments. Oh, you are? Oh, you're going in. What do you have against the girlfriend? You the one that's sleeping with her man.
I was not aware at all that he had a girlfriend. He never told me this. And so when I found out through going through our barbershop Instagram page, she was commenting a lot of hearts and things. And so I just investigated and I figured out that she was his girlfriend. I was very upset and hurt. And I also am pregnant. I have a lot of hormonal emotions, and I took it out on her, and I do regret that. I wish I could take that back. I did comment some hurtful things to her, but
I see. Sorry to this hoe, but that's my baby daddy. Then it's always some Dusty trying to claim your man. And then you like, oh, Dusty, where? And then you write back, who this hoe? Oh, okay. This is quite explicit, Ms. Lewis.
yes, and
So
I
why are
I
you
regret
so
it.
mad at the girlfriend? She didn't do anything to you. He's the one that lied
No,
and
yeah.
said he didn't have one.
He is the one that I am ultimately very upset at because I shouldn't have taken it out on the girlfriend. I regret that. And he was the one that hurt me because when I went to him and told him I was pregnant, he didn't believe me at all. He showed no support, no care for me, and he's been really hostile.
But
to
do
me.
you understand that he hired you to do social media for his business, and by you tagging him and going on his girlfriend's page, you're bringing him into this particular issue, which then could potentially compromise his business? Did you understand that? I mean, you're a social media manager, so for you to intentionally tag, you know what that means.
I understand that that could backfire on the business, but ultimately we have evidence that it didn't. It actually show every month that the account has grown, and we have the insights here from Instagram.
Let me see what you're talking about.
And that month,
Oh, you're saying that the drama made more people follow him. Ooh, this is the day and age that we living in.
you can see there that over the month that this happened, there was over 200% more engagement.
Wow. accounts reached. December, January, 12%, 15% engagement. January, February, 44%, 38%. Heading on up February to March, 52%, 66%, 79%. It is climbing from drama. However, as I'm looking at this contract, you were hired to engage the social media audience and have relevant content. Is that relevant content that you think he's your child's father? That doesn't sound like what a barber needs to be doing to get some more people in his barber chair. Matter of fact, monitor comments. You were on there being the commenter. Seems clear that you were breaching this agreement, Ms. Lewis. What do you have to say?
Well, Your Honor, I did comment from my personal account.
But you tagged him.
And ultimately, it did bring more customers into the business, and it did increase engagement
It brought
by a
more
lot.
eyes onto social media. Did that translate into more customers coming in your place?
No, it just brought people coming in making comments about the drama. They're not there for haircuts. They're there because they know.
And that is not what this contract was based on. That is not a foreseeable, I mean, when you hire someone to do work, that's not a foreseeable consequence of what you're hiring them to do. I pay you to do social media, and then the next thing you know, you on social media bad-mouthing my girlfriend, me, getting me tagged into all types of drama, and then making me viral for all the wrong reasons instead of the right reasons. That's not why you hire a social media manager, unless you cook all that drama up. If you all had decided together you were going to make the drama, and people do that too nowadays, where they just make a whole bunch of drama so they can go viral, but it doesn't sound like there was a meeting of the minds on that part, and it's not in this written agreement.
Coming up,
Then she didn't quite defame you. As a matter of fact, she really called your girlfriend Dusty, not you.
Well, she called me the baby daddy.
Exactly, but if you are, then she would be telling the truth, which is a defense to an action for defamation.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between Jorge Jimenez and Serena Lewis over nasty social media posts.
So why is it $3,560, Mr. Jimenez?
So $1,500 for that last month of work that I did not appreciate at all, and $2,060.
Did she post any other thing for your business, any other barber cuts, any other cute videos besides the arguing with your girlfriend?
That went on a hiatus because of the whole baby daddy thing.
So then you had to just shut your social media down.
I can't respond. I don't know how to respond to that kind of thing.
All right, so $1,500 is for that. What's the rest?
$2,060 for the other social media manager that I'm going to hire to get a good rep on the barbershop.
So now you're saying you got to do reputation damage control. So you got to
Yes, ma'am.
hire another social media manager to do what?
You know, put a positive spin on the barbershop, trying to push away the negative association.
And why is that $2,060?
Just because
Do you
of the
have an
damage
invoice
control.
for that?
It should be in there.
Here it is. Oh, it's a PR agency. So you're doing a reputation package because of it. So these are your damages. You're suing her for defamation, right?
Yes.
So one thing about defamation is the defense to defamation, an action for defamation, is truth. So at the end of the day, if what Ms. Lewis is saying is true, then she didn't quite defame you. As a matter of fact, she really called your girlfriend Dusty, not you.
Well, she called me the baby daddy.
Exactly. But if you are, then she would be telling the truth, which is a defense to an action for defamation. So at the end of the day, what we need to find out is, are you or are you not her child's father?
Coming up,
The DNA never lies. Plaintiffs may lie, defendants may lie, but the DNA never lies.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with a dispute between Jorge Jimenez and Serena Lewis over nasty social media posts.
Now, luckily, you all were willing to submit to DNA testing, and this court has the results. In the case of Jimenez versus Lewis, as it pertains to the unborn child of Ms. Lewis, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Jimenez, you are the father. You are the father.
That's impossible, Your Honor. There's no way.
Well,
I use protection every
one thing
time.
we always say, the DNA never lies. Plaintiffs may lie, defendants may lie, mamas may lie, daddies may lie, but the DNA never lies. And that's one thing about protection. I mean, didn't y'all have any sex education? Did anybody teach y'all? It's never 100%. Never. The only thing that's 100% is abstinence. And you already admitted that you wasn't doing that. So you have a baby on the way, sir. And because of that, even though Ms. Lewis was quite out of pocket, she did not defame you.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
As it relates to what you hired her to do, which is your social media, I do not believe you got the benefit of the bargain for that part of your relationship. You hired her to help you excel in business in a positive way. She then tagged you and utilized your name to create drama, which then created a negative light on you. And even though it is true, it is still a lot of drama and negative light. So while she did not defame you, she did not uphold her bargain in the written contract. Now, she should owe you $1,500 for that last month. However, you didn't sue it for it, but now you're gonna owe her for the expenses for this baby you all have coming in the world. Hopefully, you'll take this $1,500 and start paying your part, because if not, Ms. Lewis, you can come back in here and be on this side of the aisle, and you'll be on this side, and she'll be suing you for half those expenses for that baby you went half on. Judgment for the plaintiff for $1,500. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant owes $1,500.
I wish we never got involved.
Yeah, I should have never got involved either.
Now I have to deal with this with you for the rest of my life.
I think we should do another DNA test because there's no way.
Okay, you've had your day in court. Please follow me. Ladies first.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.